What's going on, you guys? Welcome back. Beautiful day here now in Oregon, and I've been experimenting with something. All right, Korean barbecue chicken. All right. Now I know there's a lot of ingredients out there, and that's like a broad term, but I'm talking about bulgogi. It's a little on the spice. I mean, it has some spice to it. It is not bad, but let me tell you, it is packed with flavor. And if you want something out of this world delicious, you must make this. Without further ado, let's see what we need and let's get started. All right, guys, let's get the marinade started. I like to begin with the dry ingredients. You're only going to need a tablespoon and a teaspoon. This recipe is so simple yet so delicious. Let's start off with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. You can just use 1 tablespoon. Some crushed red pepper flakes. We want about 1 tablespoon of this. This is optional. You don't have to have this. This just adds another little zing to it, a bit of a kick. We need our gochujang. And we're going to need 3 tablespoons of this. Let me give this a mix. This was open from the last time I made it. This is so good. I mean, I had to show you guys this. Soy sauce, my friends. 1 tablespoon. Mirim, my friends. Also 1 tablespoon. Sesame oil. If y'all guessed 1 tablespoon, you are correct. Lastly, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. And you want ginger paste. It calls for a teaspoon, but I don't have that, and I didn't have it last time, so I just grated ginger myself. And that's your marinade. Now let's go ahead and mix this all up. In fact, I'm going to use a whisk. There we go. Now just mix everything up. It's going to be a nice thick paste. And this should marinate around 2 pounds of chicken. That's it. You want to use boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Just simply put them in here. Get it nice and coated. Leave them in the bowl. There we go. And we'll just cover this up. Throw it in the fridge. And you're going to marinate this a minimum 4 hours, but I highly recommend overnight. Going in the fridge. And with this, we're going to have coconut curry rice. It is a delicious rice dish, also full of flavor. All right, I told you guys we're going to do a delicious coconut curry rice. So, you want 3 green onions. I got 4 because that's what I have left, so I'm just going to leave 1. We are going to want the whites and the greens. Carrot, I already washed, peeled, and topped it. So we are going to grate 2 cups worth. You want 2 or 3 garlic cloves. We will mince these guys. Grated ginger. We're going to need coriander, curry powder, coconut milk, chicken broth. I found this new bouillon stuff. It's called Better Than Bouillon. And let me tell you, this may not look like much. You know, it looks kind of cloudy, kind of, but let me tell you, the flavor. Someone recommended this to me, and so I went and bought some. One of the best purchases I have ever done. We need 1.5 cups of dried rice. I did not wash this. And lastly, friends, cilantro. You can add as much or as little as you want, but I prefer like 1/3 of it. But since I'm going to have a friend eat with me, she doesn't like cilantro, so I'm just going to put this as a topper on my own bowl or plate, whatever I'm going to eat this with. So one of the things I like to do, you know, if you have a hard time, if you're new to green onions and you're like, well, where's the green and the white at, you know, where this branches off at, cut it right there, man, right where it branches. Boom. Got my white and my green. And of course, just chop it up however you want. We don't need the root. Just go. Like I said, we are going to separate the whites from the greens because the green will be used at the very end. And the whites we are going to cook. All right, we are almost done with the mise en place here. Our coriander and curry powder, they're gonna go in at the same time. So instead of farting around with measuring, just throw them all in one container. So I need 2.5 teaspoons of curry powder. And just a 1/2 teaspoon of coriander. Ground coriander, I might add. We got everything ready. So now we can, oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. Our chicken broth and our coconut milk are gonna go in at the same time as well. So let's just mix them. 1 cup plus 1/4. So this is 3 cups of liquid. Or is it 2? 2.5? 1 1/4 plus 1 1/4. That's 2.5. Apparently, hooked on phonics did not do me gooder. Anyways, let's get cooking now, guys. The first thing we want to do is heat up our oil. About 3 tablespoons of oil. Our oil's nice and hot. We'll throw in the whites of our scallions. I like to cook these for, I don't know, about 30 seconds before I add all the other ingredients that we're going to throw in. But if you just want to throw this first part all in at once, that's totally fine. Our 2 teaspoons of ginger, grated ginger. Our 3 cloves of garlic. And our seasonings. Mix this up. We're going to cook this very quickly, maybe about a minute, or until you smell all the aromas from our seasonings. That's it. It's that quick, friends. Our 2 cups of carrot. And now, our rice. We are going to cook this rice until it kind of becomes toasty. Like you get these toast notes. It's very sweet, nutty. It smells really good, guys. Yep. And try and get all those seasonings mixed throughout this. I know after about a good minute and a half, 2-minute cook, let's throw in our coconut milk with chicken bouillon. Make sure you give this a nice good mix, guys. Well, and as always, the recipe will be down in the description. Make sure everything's well incorporated. All right, and when this begins to come to a boil, which will be about 3 to 5 minutes, then we're going to turn the heat on low, cover it, and let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, we're beginning to boil. Not sure if y'all can see that or not, but it's just barely. Cover. Let's put this on low. Oh, and let's set our timer. I'm going to begin with 15 minutes. And I almost forgot to say too, just before you get ready to cook the rice, heat up your coals that you're going to cook your chicken on. Just because the chicken cooks very quick. And so by the time your rice is done, the coals should be lit, ready to go and grill. So oh, that looks perfect. Let's turn that off. Let's bring it over off the heat. Oh, baby. Oh, I forgot my spatula. Let's fluff this up, make sure there's no liquid left, which there's not. Oh, and we need to do a taste test. Diabolically hot. You know what it's missing? Some salt. Just a little bit of salt. All right. Good enough for me. Let's not forget the greens of our green onions. Throw a little bit in there. We'll use the rest for toppers. All right. Before this cools down too much, let's get the lid back on and let's go check on our charcoal. The grill is just about ready, but look at that marinated chicken. There's a lot more liquid in here now, thanks to that marinade sucking the moisture out and penetrating deep in this chicken. Oh. All right, guys, I am using mesquite lump charcoal. Let's lay these guys out flat. Direct heat at first to get a nice char. And then we'll move them to the indirect side so they can finish cooking and we don't burn nothing. This little chef snack for me right here. All right, now I legitimately waited about 3 minutes. Well, let's get a fresh grate. There we go. That won't be so sticky. Oh, my chef snack fell through. Dang it. Oh, no, it didn't. It's right here. All right, we are finished. Oh yeah, those are cooked. This seriously only took about 7 minutes to cook, guys. You know, these chicken thighs are thin. There's no bone in here. All right, you guys. It is time to plate. And this, my friends, chicken bulgogi with coconut curry rice. Oh, almost. Add a bit of green onion and some cilantro. There she be. Now, that is our chicken bulgogi with coconut curry rice. All right, y'all. Let's check out this rice. It's sweet. It's got a little bit of crunch. All the flavors come together. That coconut milk really comes through. The chicken bouillon really adds a nice seasoning, like a good amount of salt. I just had to add a little bit more salt at the end there, and that put it up and over the hill. Now let's get into this chicken. Chicken thighs, pretty hard to overcook. This looks perfect. Cheers, friends. I tell you what, this bulgogi, it's sweet, it's spicy, got a great level of salt, perfect amount of char, thanks to the barbecue. But this is absolutely amazing. The marinade that we used, I mean, it's Korean barbecue. What more do I need to say, huh? One thing I did not do personally, though, is in the marinade, you're supposed to add a Korean corn syrup. I'm not really big on corn syrups, so I did not add it in there. I forgot the name of it, but it will be down in the description. But hey, friends, this 10 out of 10. You want to impress someone? Make this a beautiful Thai rice and Korean barbecue. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Follow me. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you know when I have a new episode, recipe. Who knows what I'm going to do next. And if you guys have any suggestions, post them down in the comments, please. Have you guys ever made Korean barbecue at home? I have this one recipe. It's more of an Americanized Korean chicken thing that I haven't made in quite some time. So when I found this is my go-to now, friends. And I'm pretty sure if y'all make this, it will be your go-to as well. And if y'all do make this, let me know. Put it down in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, friends.